Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be stopped out that line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
Formation for the Cardinals.
He'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward and out beyond the 10-yard line.
13-yard line.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll find, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They get 16 on that connection. It's an Arizona first down. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Moving left. And he's in! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Purdy going to give this to Guerendo. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is knocked down, Parker. Well, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And At this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Purdy going to put it up again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
Into space. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second TD catch of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Garendo. Past the 45. Still going. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. So a big one there to start the drive. That is a 74-yard gain.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
James. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Off he goes. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
He's going to opt not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. McBride is the motion man. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And as for much more, on the screen they gain 19 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Hill brought in motion. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And the Cardinals have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But
he slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Purdy. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. McBride is the motion man. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Purdy now back near his goal line. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zaven Collins. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third downs.
It's now 3rd down and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And he's going to be brought down past the 45. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
It's that. A run with Dorinda. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
That is caught. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is first and goal. Hill brought in motion. Here's Murray. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. On the zone read, a give to Benson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And we've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Purdy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. There, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Moore going in motion. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
3rd and short. Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the air. One. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as his defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3. Another run here with Harris. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First down, Cardinals.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.